Hello again. As you know, my name is Andrea and I help fix your English. So, today we're going to be looking at phrasal verbs using the word speak. There are a ton of them. And my goal for you in this lesson is for you to be able to understand what they mean when you hear them or read them, and also to be able to use them correctly, whether you're talking or writing. So let's begin. Today we're going to look at two characters, Maria and Alex. Maria is very confident and Alex is quite shy, and we're going to follow their lives and it will help you to remember these phrasal verbs with speak. Alex is working in London in a new job. He always has wonderful ideas, but he's too shy to speak up. One day his coworker tells him, "Alex, you have such wonderful ideas, but you need to learn to speak up during the meetings." So speak up means when you speak louder or more confidently. So what happened? Alex did speak up in the meeting, and he spoke up in the next meeting after that, and he became much more comfortable with talking in front of people. Do you remember how Maria has a lot of confidence? Well, one day Maria decided to speak out at a meeting. There was a company discussion about working hours and people having to work longer hours without extra pay. And Maria spoke out. She said, "I think it's unfair to expect employees to work overtime without necessary compensation." So to speak out means to express an opinion, especially when you're against something. And another example would be, she spoke out against the new policy that was affecting everyone negatively. Now, Maria is also known for speaking her mind. This means that she says what she thinks without holding back, which is another phrasal verb. One day, after a meeting, Alex asks her how she does it. "I just speak my mind, Alex," she said. "It's very important to me to be honest." To speak one's mind means to say what you think, even if it's not popular. Another example would be, he always speaks his mind, even when it's not what people want to hear. So tell me, are you like Maria and you like speaking your mind? Or are you more like Alex and you find it hard to speak up? Tell me in the comments. Now let's talk about situations using speak that are to do with disagreement or conflict. Alex and Maria's company have introduced a new policy, and not many employees agree with it. Alex was very upset about it, but he didn't speak against the new policy. Maria, on the other hand, immediately spoke against the new policy. She said, "I don't think this is fair for the team. I don't think it's going to work." Speak against means when you oppose something, especially when you disagree with it in a formal setting. We could also have, several employees spoke against the new policy during the meeting. And then Alex made a mistake. He was very frustrated and he spoke out of anger when he was having a casual chat with his manager. He regretted it later, but he said, "I don't even care about the project anymore." To speak out of anger, to speak out of frustration, means when we say something in the heat of a moment that we don't really mean. We could also have, she spoke out of frustration and later apologized for her harsh words. So back to Alex and Maria. Alex has been speaking up at many meetings. Alex now feels so confident that he can speak on behalf of his team. During a meeting, the boss asks for feedback and Alex steps up and he says, "I'm speaking on behalf of the team when I say that we need much more time to be able to finish this project properly." To speak on behalf of someone means to represent or advocate for that person. We could also have, "As the team leader, I'll speak on behalf of everyone at the meeting." Maria was confident enough to speak for the rest of the team. She knew that they were nervous about going against the boss, and so she said, "I can't speak for everyone, but I think that if we tweak the new strategy a little, we'll be able to complete the project on time." So to speak for is to express the opinion of someone else or represent them. So we can have, "I can't speak for you, but I believe that this is a good idea." Now we're going to talk about being clear and precise. Maria asked Alex to give her an update on a certain task they were completing together. He says, "I can speak to the design part of the project, but you'll have to ask Paul for more details about the marketing side." To speak to means to address a specific topic. An example would be, Can you speak to the challenges we're facing in this quarter? When something is so obvious that it doesn't even need to be explained, we say it speaks for itself. Alex finally got a promotion, and during the little party that they had after work, Maria said, "Your success speaks for itself, Alex. There's no need to thank anyone." And an example would be, his excellent performance speaks for itself. So let's have a quiz. Alex didn't like the new policy, so he spoke during the meeting. Maria isn't shy. She always speaks When the project was being discussed, Alex spoke behalf of the whole team. So phrasal verbs are tricky, and you've learnt a few of them. See if you can use one or two of these either in a conversation or writing. As always, it's lovely to be able to teach you something. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Remember that I offer private lessons if you would like to fix your English with me. And I will see you again in the next video. Bye!